as my country, my land of origin, we made a mark into the world as a servant to other nations. From generations of the past and the present, we have been nannies of their kids, while their children are left behind motherless, as caregivers to strangers, while their own very elders are left unattended, and as janitors who sweep the floors of foreign land, while their abode remains soiled with the solitude of a broken home. This is my country, and we need leaders whose magnitude is able to alter this comprehension. This is my country. Even hard and trying times are faced by the world today. What were recessions and threats of terrorism? Even the world's powerful nations have been driven by fear and chaos. But in the very heart of the Orient where my nation is, the people quietly continue what they do best, being in service for others. Indeed, we have been one-eyed. We have been mocked by the monarchs of the world sitting on their tall towers as we continue harvesting what is to spare from their fields. We have been called a country of slaves, a country which citizens are slaves to foreign people in distant lands, and slaves to foreign people in their very own land. We are slaves born and to die with dirty hands. This is my country, and we need someone whom we can address this oppression. This is my country. Even if our government has turned itself into a media circus, almost much concerned in kicking each other's butts than passing ordinances and resolutions. They're stricken by infinitive hatred with each other, that the country seems to be stranded in the middle of a mass of leaders, quietly killing the country by the way they act. They call for unity, but that's one thing they hate to do. This is my country, and we need leaders credible of dignity and self-respect. This is my country. Even if the dream of becoming the beacon of hope seems to be hanging in the horizon, the Philippines shall rebuild its walls and foundation from the rubble of lost hope, tyranny, injustice, and corruption, and shall stand firm with what is right. We have not noticed the while we save our country from corrupt public officials who never-endingly multiply. The world has been leaving us behind with no progress at hand. This is my country, and we need someone with sense of justice and honesty. I understand clearly that healthy democracy allows people to run naked on the streets to show their cause. I understand clearly, though without the voice from the citizens like Rizal, Bonifacio, and Jacinto, freedom will never be achieved with a republic. Their courageous moves are heroic, worth emulating for our people. In fact, their very blood runs in our veins. I am not saying that justice no longer reigns in this country, nor that there remains a small chance of getting up once we hit ground zero. My argument is simple. When the people so willingly entrusted their right to suffrage to all the wrong people, we let the country down. We let the country shed blood. We let the country die. When the public officials swore oath in the Constitution to rebuild their dream of truth, justice, freedom, love, equality, and peace, but went the opposite way. They annihilated the truth passed on to us by our predecessors and shocked the foundation where this country stands. Both have faults, the government and the people. This is my country, and we should ponder on thinking for the upcoming elections and into deciding the course of our country. The rendezvous of our leaders seems to be an unending cycle that only God can put a stop on. Indeed, it is sad. But if we restore to wrong moves, I am afraid of what this country has to suffer and what my children have to suffer after their fathers and mothers committed the wrong move to save this country. It is beyond my point to say that I am teaching you to be coward or to tolerate corruption. But if we stand side by side, fueled by the power of indisputable love for our country, equipped with the fear of God, this nation will be great again. My fellow men, I am not jeopardizing our government. I have hopes laid on their very shoulders. I would only want to point out that we must choose the right person and comprehend that the progress of our nation is a matter of choice and not a matter of chance. I challenge this generation to have a burden of giving back to our country what it deserves and bring back the glory and prestige of being a Filipino. This is my country, sold by the courage of Bonifacio, the wisdom of Rizal, the faith of Corazon, the humility of Magsaysay, and the strength and dedication and sacrifice of the hundreds upon thousands of nameless and faceless OWs, and the common citizens who always made sure that their voices are heard. This is my country, and I shall not stop toiling until the tree I have planted bear a fruit. I dream of a fruit of true progress and better homes for those Filipinos who are yet to come. Join hands with me as we make our country a better nation for everyone, and we all stand with faith and hopes. This is my country. To our honorable members of the Board of Judges, my equally competitive opponents, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sparing your time with me.